Who will prevail? With a win each so far, it's round 3 of season 2013. Swan Districts take on arch rivals Claremont from Steel Blue Oval. Too hard for Jetta, went through his hands. Again, Claremont trying to come away with it, but it's Roach who got it to Simpson, then Larry, who floats it very, very close to the boundary line and marked right on the line there. A great effort by Broad, and it's going to be 50 metres. Broad, who's got his nickname Broady tattooed down his right rib cage.
That's good.
Is that in case you forget?
Yeah, just look down there and he sends this on its way. That's a good-looking kick, so 50 metres can be a very harsh penalty at times. Hildebrand loops a hand pass over to Alari. Another one to Blakely. The big man, pretty mobile, gets his hand pass now off to Knott. They're clear. A lot of Swan players running forward. Can he find the target? He goes to the one-on-one that he wanted, and that was Tim Gapin. One-on-one.
Good start by him. Good use of his body.
Good effort too by young Blakely, who's the son of former East Perth player in Mark Blakely, and Tim Gapin makes no mistake about that. He's in rare form at the moment, Gapin.
Bounce in the middle. Seaby went up against Blakey. Comes down towards Neil though, and he got it away to Alari. Hurry kick towards half forward. No mark could be taken. Swans with another opportunity. It comes to Knott. Sells the dummy. Knott will kick it goal. Knott will kick the goal. Thrown in again. Seaby at the back this time. Will come to Claremont's way anyway. Richardson from right on 50. Richardson, that is some sort of goal. He liked it as well. Celebrates with his teammates. Goodness me. Yeah, mate. New shorter hairdo for 2013. Long inside the attacking 50. Flying for it. McGovern couldn't bring it in. Medhurst got a hand pass away. Umpire with a free kick. It was a throw. Not a hand pass. And Swans will take the advantage. This is dangerous. They turned it over. He's right in front. Kick looks okay. Kick is perfect. Hand passes to Miles. Miles spots a teammate and hits him with the pass. Roach turns around. Hand passes again. Now with Hildebrand. Goes towards the right forward pocket. Claremont had the numbers, but it carries the pack. And at the back, Alari. It sits for him, and Alari goes in and kicks the goal. Boy, Swans needed that, and Alari tries to get his teammates to lift. Ball's thrown up. Taking it out, McGovern, who snaps, and McGovern goals. Oh, that hurts. Very populated part of Bassendean Oval. Canvar behind it in the shape of a swan. Seaby goes to ground, got the hand pass away. Came out to Crawford, then to Fong. Fong in the right forward pocket. McGovern gets a hand pass, scooting through. Taken beautifully by Richardson, who kicks the goal.
3 goals, pardon, 1 goal, 3 to Foster. Now the short kick in from out of full back has come unstuck, as so often it does. And it's Chad Jones who gathers the footy and runs. He will never get an easier goal than that, Chad Jones. It was dished up for him.
Brown just chips to Blackwell, who's got enough on that to be paid the mark. Still inside his defensive 50, wheels around. Again, an uncontested mark. Moved on by Holtz.
Gee, it's too easy here.
This is Handley. He's got acres of space to work in. Takes a couple of bounces. He can take another. He can go for home, Handley. From 50 metres out, he unloads and kicks a goal.
And so after a 10-goal victory, 4 of them were kicked for the Tigers by Richardson and Hamp, 3 to Jones, 2 apiece to Handley and McGovern, singles kicked by Medhurst and Foster. And for Swan Districts, their main goal scorer was Tony Knott with 3 goals. Gapin kicked 2 along with Alari. Broad and Embley also contributed 1 apiece. Looking at the chief for disposal getters for Swan Districts, Roach with 23 and 6 marks. Hildebrand also with 23. Riggio busy with 19. Andrew Embley started on the bench but finished up with 17 possessions and 7 marks. Graham Jetta in defence with 17 possessions. Tony Knott, well, he took 6 marks and kicked 3 goals. Broad was busy particularly early with 13 possessions and 7 marks, also kicking a goal. And Ilari in the second half was at his best, kicking 2 goals in the third quarter and collecting 15 possessions. For the Tigers, Jack Bradshaw, 19 possessions and 8 marks. Handley was brilliant off half-back with 19 possessions and 9 marks. Foster always busy and under notice with 17 possessions, kicked 1 goal, 4. Medhurst 14 possessions. Brown 17 possessions and 6 marks running off the half-back line. McGovern was outstanding, 7 towering marks, 2 goals, 2 and 12 possessions. Blackwell 18 and Neitz 15 were also good contributors for the Tigers. throwing all the stats together, certainly Claremont had far more kicks, nothing much in their handballs, but it was really the area in which Claremont dominated, taking more marks, winning the hitouts quite convincingly, and as a result, the centre breaks went the Tigers' way, 17-14 in their inside 50s, a convincing margin, 52-35. Looking at the quarter by quarters, Swan District certainly in the game early. In fact, they led by 7 points at the first change, but then it was all the Tigers. A busy second quarter saw them 33 points in front at the long break. They were still an even 5 goals ahead at three-quarter time, and then in a devastating final quarter, they kicked an additional 6 goals to 1 to run out winners 18-17 to 9-10. The margin in the end, 61 points.
We've got the Claremont coach with us, Mark Webb. Mark, congratulations, a very polished performance by the Claremont team today.
Yeah, it was hard fought in the end. I think that we had opportunities early to really get on top, and it took a while, and the boys did well to just keep grinding away, and I think it showed in the last quarter.
I thought the second quarter you guys just lifted up a cog, your pressure on the ball carrier, you made Swans turn it over, and then you capitalised on the scoreboard afterwards. Yeah,
I think that was important. Our forward play and our midfield really choked them, so it gave us opportunities forward, and that was important, and I think we made use of the ball better and kicked the goals, which does help in the second quarter.
Now, you've got quite a few young kids that have come up, or they've played reserves, but none of them missed a beat. You know, they really sort of added, they did the team things. You know, things just going on very nicely at Claremont.
Yeah, well, it's good. That's the thing, as I said before the game, is that we've got to make sure they're consistent and keep their consistency up. Some weeks they're going to be up, some weeks they're not. But I think a lot of the guys that come in are sort of still 20, 21, so they've played a fair few reserves games. So they've slotted them well, which is good.
Yeah, the whole team contributed very well, but I thought Mark Seavey played very well early, really setting you up in the centre clearances especially.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we had a fair grab on the clearances, which gave us a lot of ball inside 50. So that started from the tap zones and started from Seaves, which was great.
Mate, congratulations, well done. We look forward to catching up to you during the year.
Thanks.
And so to the other games played in round 3, and East Fremantle yesterday afternoon too strong for Peel Thunder, running out winners 17-9 to 13-10. Under the lights of Medibank Stadium last night, Subiaco in the battle of the co-tenants there defeated East Perth 16-8 to 13-11. And this afternoon at Brown Stadium, the home team, the Demons, put 2 together, 16-9-105, running out winners over South Fremantle 14-8-92. West Perth having the bye this weekend, but they sit at the top of the table, having won 2 from 2 after 3 completed rounds. Also the Tigers on 2 wins with just a slightly inferior percentage. The Demons have won their first 2 games of the season. East Fremantle by percentage filling out the top 4. Subiaco just outside of that with Swan Districts and East Perth also having won a game. Peel Thunder and South Fremantle yet to open their accounts. Well, next week we are travelling to East Fremantle Oval for our match of the day. It's round 4 and it's the Sharks at home to the Lions. We'll be on air from 2 p.m.